Have you heard the new trend in town on
Uh,
social media
yes, that's a
that
whole.
most young men, 60% of young men today are single, but most women in that rate are not.
Yes, it's going on and on, off and on, and we've been seeing all this online. And I would say medias are the place you see mostly everything that is happening.
Yeah,
You become cautious of what is going on in town
yeah,
and what is about to go on.
hmm
So yes, I can say yes. Most of those things has been seen.
yeah.
Yes.
I've been saying,
Yeah.
and these are professionals that have analyzed this particular fact. So what would you say? It should we say it's economy that is changing the minds of guys not approaching ladies these days? Is that why we find a lot of single ladies out there?
No, no, no. I wouldn't say it's an economy.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's an economy. Uh, for the fact that I would say right now ladies are not really serious with relationship. They are serious with what they get out of a relationship.
Hey.
Yes, that's what I would say. Because if you go online now, there are
Mhm.
these prank stars that are going on and they ask you Yahoo guy or working class, and you see girls saying Yahoo guys.
Okay.
So the mindset, the insinuation, the thing going on in their head now is money instead of love. So and we men we were made out of love, so we really know how to love girls, and in the sense that the love is no longer there, we try to just stay on our own. So that's why you see the yes,
Today the
yes,
rate is going up
it's
of
going
more
up.
single men.
Thank
So
you
you're
very much.
saying we're saying it's going up because they don't want drama in their lives or what?
Nah, you can't deal with making money, looking for a way to make money, and
Still deal
heartbreak.
with a woman's drama
That's it.
because
I would say women are very dramatic because they know how to put off things to really put you off as a man.
but then why would you go into a relationship without having what it takes to actually afford a relationship? Because now you're saying that men want to be on their own because of the dramas they experience from women,
Yes.
and you're saying that it's also wrong if you say wrong that when a man is thinking about making a life for himself, he should just let women be
Yes.
for that moment.
Okay. So now I have a friend.
Okay.
Okay, I have a friend and he's called Manuela.
Is that a female?
She's a
A
female.
female friend,
Yes.
okay.
She's called Manuela. And I remember talking to her and I was like, so in a relationship, what do you think? If a guy is staying with the dad, is it right he dates you? And she's like, nah, look at my class. So now, girls things, would I say female, they think that relationship should be dealt with class.
Okay. So you're mentioning things that are compulsory.
Yes, that's what women, they think men should have. They
Okay.
think men should have their class.
Men should have class.
Yes, they should be of their
A
expectation.
certain
Yes,
expectations.
yes.
Okay.
So they should be of class, of level, and of integrity. And they forget that those things are built.
Okay.
You build class,
Okay.
you build integrity, and you build level.
Okay.
Because of the standard you keep yourself is the way people see you.
Okay.
That's why you have fake lives all over the internet, and people are falling for it.
Yeah.
You understand?
But
Because just for example, as I'm here with you, and I would say a lady has seen me on TV, so she just rates me because of the personality, the conversationability, the way I talk, the interaction. You don't know me, but you just rate me. So you believe that because you've seen me on TV, I'm of a higher class. That's the issues that is going on in relationships. There are people that takes time to want to be with you as a lady, hustle hard to
Okay.
make sure they put you in your prime. Because
Okay.
every lady has a prime. You have
Okay.
a place where you boast.
Yeah.
That is your prime, where you
Okay.
get your daily income, where you get your satisfaction and everything. And
Okay.
because of that reason, the pranksters that are pranking people, serious relationship, you see little mistakes just breaks that relationship. If you go online, you see yes, comedians they are pranking people this time around, pranking girls,
Over relationship.
hook up, yes, to find
Yeah.
out. And you see people bring cars, bring vehicles, they want to surprise a girl if they pass this test, and you realize that the people you have been working effortless for are not even really taking you serious.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
So for that reason, you just end up leaving the relationship, breaking up. And some guy a guy told me, bro, leave ladies, look for money. When you look for money, the ladies will come. So the perspective of all guys now is that without money, you can't keep a lady, and which is very wrong.
Okay.
Which is very, very wrong. So I would say for these things to reduce, the ladies should really put their mind off the monetary part, the expenditures part, because it's obligated for a lady's father to take care of a lady. That's where the parents get their pride.
Okay.
That's why we pay bride price.
Okay.
Yes, it will cost us something to get
That lady.
that lady.
Now you're talking about should that relationship get to marriage?
Yes,
Okay.
it has to now cost us something, but it shouldn't cost us something to be in a relationship. I'm obligated to be.
But I think it should still cost a man something to be in a relationship,
It
because
should cost you-
relationship it's a journey,
Yes,
and you can't leave Accra to Kumasi barefooted.
that is true. But first of all, before you go into a relationship, you must be of a certain age.
So what age are you advising to?
That's why it is rated. Relationship is rated 18. Relationship, not boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm not talking about.
Okay, so we're talking about adult now by constitution.
Yes, by constitution 18.
Okay.
So and by 18, you can take laws into your hands. You can do things
But
that you bear consequences of.
But there are still a lot of 18 years old, person, either a male or a female, that still do not have idea of what life entails, talk less of a relationship. Because
It's true,
yeah,
but it's not up to 10% when you rate men. We men, we were created with a gig that gives us pride.
okay,
So naturally, all men has pride.
okay,
Naturally.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's a thing of nature. But
Really?
the pride, some people over exhibit it, and it
Okay.
makes us look rude instead
Okay.
of pride. Normally, as a man, you must have pride. Without pride, you can't excel. You can't dominate.
really.
Yes, you must really be proud of what you do. Oh, I'm a man.
Do you have a Bible verse to back that up?
When you go to scientific futures,
Yeah.
it is true. Just like a lion,
Okay.
a male lion has pride. That's why he doesn't hunt. He sit down and relax for the woman to get the food, and the lion goes as a pride owner, and he just takes what he wants and leave before
Okay.
the rest of the animals can feed.
Now, you said it's okay for a man to have pride,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like what you actually meant, I understand that a man should be of standard.
Yes.
Should know himself.
Yes.
Should
As a
carry
man,
himself
yes.
well.
Know that, yeah.
I believe that's what you meant.
Yes.
Yeah, because he wouldn't be pride, because the Bible says in the book of Proverbs that when pride comes, then comes disgrace.
Okay.
But with humility comes wisdom. And another proverb said again, the Lord detests all the proud of heart. Be sure of this, they will not go unpunished. Another one said again, the same proverb said again, pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. So I believe what you meant there was that a man should be a man.
Yes.
And even no matter how young a man is, what you're saying is that men are born to
be
strong,
like
to be dominant.
Yes.
To be dominant. So now, in a relationship, because when we go to Adam and Eve, Adam was not dominant of Eve.
Yes.
Or was he?
No, he was.
If we look back,
Yeah, if we calculate the way the whole thing was,
he was not dominant of
yes,
Eve.
Yes.
Eve was more of herself.
Yes.
She was more of a decision maker for herself.
Yes.
Because don't forget, even the apple, nobody gave her.
She took it.
She took it herself.
Yeah.
And so she made a decision.
Yes.
And so why can't we as well bring that into a relationship in today's world? Because in today's world, I believe, and I still believe that in today's world, going into a relationship, I feel that you're the man, before hoping or thinking about going into a relationship, you should first think about yourself. You should look at yourself.
Your standard.
And your standard.
Yes.
Because I think that's what men do today.
Yes.
Men don't go for women of high value.
Yes.
I think when a man sees a woman,
You look
he
at
first,
the expenditures.
think
You
about
look
yourself.
You think
What
about
kind of car does she use?
Yes.
How does she look?
Is
and
she
then-
of my level? Can I
And
take good care of
immediately
her?
something comes to your mind. No,
Nah.
I don't think I'm ready for this kind of.
Nah.
So now, if a man also have that kind of thoughts before saying hello to a lady, then I believe that a man should be able to be of standard financially before going into a relationship.
Yes.
What do you think
But
about that?
sometimes I have a friend.
Okay.
He's that kind of guy. He doesn't like working.
He does not like working.
Yes.
So how does he fit?
Because the parents has money.
What it takes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So he always, when you tell him about work, he's, oh, bro, Charlie, why do I have to work? There's a little money here. My dad can give me money.
Okay.
And there goes a girl. The girl likes him not for the money. So she was able to change his perception about eating daddy's money.
Okay.
So the girl was like, oh, bro, well, if you really want to date me,
You need to do something.
Yes, you need to be working. Like, I need to tell people that, oh, my boyfriend is working here.
This is what he does.
He's doing this. So the girl persuaded, or will I say, changed his perception.
Yeah, influence him.
So the influence that the girl had on him was of the best. But
Okay.
it is rare. Those kind of girls, that's what I'm saying. Those kind of girls are rare. There are girls that they get into this opportunity and they're like, oh, let's eat the money.
Let's eat the money.
You understand? So,
Okay.
and sometimes I also have a classmate. She's not in a relationship because she's too beautiful. So the man feels like because she's too beautiful, she's in many relationships.
She's already in a relationship.
You understand?
Men,
So,
men also
yes.
have that
So
thought, yeah.
you just
And
feel
she's
like
single.
She's single. Till now, I'm talking to you.
Hoping to meet
Yes,
someone.
she's hoping to meet someone, but because we see her, she makes up human hair, nails, and she's you be like, nah,
She
she's
takes
not
care
doing
of
this.
herself.
She's not doing this all by herself. Somebody's there. You understand? So you become so afraid, and sometimes it's not just that you are afraid to approach the person. You are afraid that you can't really manage the person.
The person.
You understand? So
Person.
this really puts us off. Men, we are not scared.
Are
But
you sure?
We are not scared. I want to let you understand something. Fear is when you see the thing and you don't even know the thing. You don't even want to come close to the thing. But when you see the thing, you come close to the thing and you notice that, nah, you can't handle this thing. You are not afraid. You are only being in your level, or you are being in the place that you think you can handle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
You don't want to overdo.
Yes, you are not scared. You understand? You are not scared, but you are like, oh, Charlie, I can do, but I can just do for 2-3 days, and I can't be able to do anything.
So let me just
Yeah,
let me
so
leave this
it's
girl.
better. It's better I just stay in
Let me in my lane.
That's it.
Let me go to
Because
girls I can
me,
take
I've
care of.
had that encounter before. Because there was a time I used to do like mostly houses for like actors, movie shoots, and those things you get. And I was seeing ladies of high class. I was walking bare, like I was walking on my foot, and people were driving. The ladies I was meeting, they had cars, Benz. And it got to a time I was able to talk to one, like we were just normal friends. And you know, intel, when you're like the way we are talking, there are some certain situation it gets to, you know that yes, I want something more than talking. Yeah,
of course.
we were talking, and me, I know I needed something more than talking, and I realized she also needed something more than talking. But it get to a point I asked myself, so you just do interior for movie shoots and they give you 500 cities, 600 cities, and 1,000 cities, and this girl is driving best. Her petrol is roughly, to fill the tank is roughly 400 cities a day. So if I get 1,000 or 2,000 cities in a day or in 2 days, depending on how long the movie shoot takes, sometimes 48 minutes, more than 1 hour, you understand? And I get this money, and this person's petrol fuel is this. We've not talked about food. I was not afraid. I was already talking to her.
But you are not supposed to think about food. You said
she's okay, but
she's okay.
that is in a situation as a man. You know, that's that pride I was talking about. That charge.
Okay.
It is different from like the pride people might be thinking.
Being proud of you. Yeah.
Viewers, I don't want to corrupt your mind. It's not that kind of pride I mean. So that is the pride. You know, as a man, a lady comes to visit you in your house. You have to provide. Even sometimes when you go to visit, you want to take her out.
But that's not how it is in the Western world.
It is not how it is, but that is what I'm trying to say. That is what here, the women here.
So should the relationship here be different from a relationship in a
it shouldn't be.
Okay. If it shouldn't be, then why are you worried of what she would eat?
If you check in the Western world, the way the men are single is different from the way the men are single here in Africa.
How? Can you emphasize on that?
Now, you can, let me say in Africa, or okay, let me use the Western world for example.
Okay.
Do you know you can approach a girl not knowing her, hello, and she'll respond properly because she doesn't know what your intents are of stopping her. Hello, okay, hi, please, I'm called Peter, and you do self-introduction, and after that, maybe friendship can start. But here, first of all, there's a way you stop a girl, it becomes a thing of tug of war.
In Africa?
Yes.
Okay.
You can be like, hello, oh, why?
Adeng.
Yes.
What is it?
Why?
Do you know me? Where?
Oh.
Why?
And only that alone puts you off from whatever you were
Yeah.
having in mind. Even if it is just, I want a road, like I want you to, like the direction to this, like the response, the aggressiveness, the tone.
Yeah, alone. It's enough to piss
It's,
you
it's,
off.
it's like a lion turning the back on you. It means staying your part.
Yes,
You
yeah.
understand me? So that one alone can just put you off the whole thing. So sometimes we shouldn't compare ourselves to the Western world, though.
But we would have to compare ourselves to the Western world because they detect most of the things that happens here. We watch TVs every day. They implement most of the our high openings and all that. We want to copy them. I could say ignorantly, but then they taught us how to love anyway. You can't tell me in Africa we knew how to actually express love until we started watching movies, Western world movies, and then knowing how to slang and how to write letters,
be romantic,
be romantic, and all. We took it from them now.
I get it.
So we have to bring the whole package here.
But
You can't take some and leave some.
the question is, would the ladies here agree?
No, the ladies here, the ladies in Africa actually want to be treated like the ladies in the Western world.
Yes.
They want to be treated like that.
It takes a lot. See, there's a brother of mine. Next time that I come, I think I'll put him on a video call. I'll put him on a video call. He went to Europe with nothing.
Okay.
Okay. He was just this kind of guy. He wanted to travel and make himself what he will be. You understand? He realized that, Africa was not really paying out. So he had to go somewhere that they will appreciate. You understand?
Okay.
So he went and he was under the bridge. And at
For
a
a
point in
while.
time, yes, he was really hustling, trying to hustle. It took him just a conversation
With a lady.
with a lady to get him to where he is today. He got married to the lady and they're living fine. And let me tell you, the lady took it that in a relationship, it shouldn't be one person that will provide.
In a Western world, right?
Yes.
They understand that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that we would have to bring the whole package here. If the ladies in Africa want to be treated like the way
They want us to treat them.
okay,
If the
That means
ladies
if they want men here to treat them like ladies
Over
are being
there.
treated over
Over
there,
there.
they would also have to be like ladies over there.
Oh my God.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But how can the ladies here be like ladies over there when when our lifestyle is different?
yes.
Because our lifestyle is different.
Culturally,
Yeah, our lifestyle is different.
yes, but as a human being, we are not.
Okay.
Culturally, our lifestyles are different.
Eh,
But as a being, as a human, we don't have different lifestyle. We all eat, we all drink, we all do everything, approximately everything that human nature needs us to do. So now, if I'm your boyfriend, I'm not obligated to pay your rent.
But what if in a case whereby you're in love with her?
No, love pushes you to do things that you are not asked of.
So are you saying love pushes
Do
you
you
to
know?
do
Do you know?
things you are not
Love
supposed to
can
do?
make you ask your girlfriend, "Is your rent expired?" When you know her rent is not even expired, but you just want to put her in a comfort zone.
Okay, that's
You
love.
understand? That is love.
But isn't that what?
Yes, it is. It is. But for example, I make barely 2,000 cedis a month, and my rent is 1,000 cedis a month. I have to feed. I have a family to take care of. I also have to take care of you. Irrespective of taking care of you is not my priority, because I'm not married to you yet.
But you're in a relationship with her.
Yes.
You are keeping her away from other men
Being
that
in
are
a-
that you are keeping.
that's-
You are
that's- I
keeping
think
her.
I think that's one thing we don't understand
You are
about
keeping
being.
you are keeping the lady away from other men that are serious that can take
do you
good
know
care
what,
of her.
Do you know what Charles Morton said?
What did you
Charles
say?
Morton said, "My father takes care of me, so yours should be able to take care of you." That's what he told to the ex before they broke up. He said, "My father takes care of me. I'm a billionaire. He's fucking, the guy is rich, but he's trying to create this perception that you should know that it's not I'm not obligated. It's not my responsibility to take care of you as a woman, as a woman."
So I understand that part. That is not your responsibility
No,
to
it
take
is.
care
It
of
isn't.
your girlfriend.
Yes, it
in a
isn't.
relationship, right?
It isn't. Yeah.
So now, if it is not your obligation to take care of her, why are you then holding her down from men that sees that as obligation? Because while you're saying it's not men obligations, right?
Yes.
There are men that even want to tie down one to their own. They themselves they want it to be their obligation.
That is where we will never be like that.
But the Western world as well. There are men that would love to do everything for their women in a relationship.
Of course.
You watch movies.
Yes, of course.
You watch movies.
There are men. That's what I'm saying. Now, I'm in a relationship with you, right? Do you know that in the Western world, men can move to their girlfriend's house and stay with them and live with them?
But it's happening here now. What are you talking? What are you?
50-50.
But it's happening here.
It's happening here, but when it happens, it comes with cost. Sometimes you get insulted. Sometimes,
How do you get insulted?
if you move in with an African woman
Mm-hmm.
into her own apartment where she is paying for,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have too much of a say.
Over there as well, you just said our lifestyle. It's more of the same. So whatever happens here, it's happening there too. Believe me, it's happening there as well.
So you are
There
trying
are-
to say that in the Western world,
Yeah, of
when
course.
you move
There are
in-
men that moves into their girlfriend's home in the Western world, and then at the end of the day, sometimes they get thrown out. Are you not on social media?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever seen an African lady throw out men's tops on social media? It's usually from the Western world's video we
Yes,
see,
that we see.
trending,
Yes.
whereby you see a woman throwing,
leave my house.
leave
and
my
this kind of
house,
thing. It
working.
is true, but sometimes I wouldn't even say sometimes. The expectation of the woman of a Western world is different. See,
How
these
is it
people-
different?
These people, let me tell you.
Are you in a, okay,
Our
Peter.
Yes, the Frows.
are you in a relationship?
Yes, of course, I'm in a relationship.
Are you in love with your girlfriend?
Why not?
You're not married.
We are not married, but definitely will be.
Okay, so that means it's somebody you're already planning a life with.
Yes.
So you should be in love, right?
Yes.
You are a career person, right?
Yes.
I believe your lady too is a career person or a
Yes.
student.
Yes, she's a career person.
She's a career lady.
Yeah.
Good. That's fine. That makes it beautiful.
Mhm.
So are you now telling me that if this lady you are in a relationship with and you are open to get married to asked you for a financial help tomorrow, are you telling me boldly, yeah, as an African man, that you would send her or remind her of
Of her parents.
a father's position
Thank you.
in her life?
I was really expecting the question.
Of course, that's what you said.
was-
Of
I was-
course,
I was,
of
I was
course.
expecting the question, and the reason why I was expecting the question is I made it clear. I said it's not obligated. That means you can do it, but it shouldn't be by force. Like somebody can tell you, "Oh, you are my boyfriend, so definitely you must take care of my bills." Nah.
But I think you're supposed to take care of a lady's bills since she's your girlfriend, or don't you think so?
No.
You don't
No,
think so?
I don't think so.
So tell us why you
I
don't think so.
So
Tell
now,
us why you don't
now,
think so.
if I help your father train you, then I should partake of
Okay,
the bride
so-
price. That's where I'm seeing it. Yeah, because
you are
now,
helping-
Yes, I'm
you are-
helping your. Like it's as if I'm taking care of your father's responsibility. A father's responsibility is to take care of a child and bring them up. I can be your boyfriend, but not your dad. It's a different thing. I can buy you clothes. You understand me?
That are pleasing
is-
to you.
Yes, there are things that I would want. I can decide. Oh, don't call your dad today. I don't want your dad to pay your rent. I'm taking care of that.
Okay, so you're saying those should be personal choices.
Yeah, it should be personal. It's not be. It
should be
shouldn't
choices.
be. Yeah, it shouldn't be. As
It
if
should not be obligated on
I'm
men.
obligated to my children. It's by force, whether I like it
Okay,
or not.
that one
I
is
must-
responsibilities.
Yes, it's my responsibility.
Oh, okay. So
to
you're
do
saying in a relationship, when
It
two people are in a relationship, the financial obligation in that relationship is not a
that.
responsibility.
It's not a
It's
responsibility.
a choice.
It's a choice.
Okay.
It should be that is how it is supposed to be. It is how it is done. But we only learn in Africa, I would say we only learn the ones that will favor us. That's what we normally do. And that's why we keep, sometimes it's as if we fail sometimes and we pick up ourselves again.
Okay.
We only learn where will favor us. And when we go to learn those parts that will favor us, we forget about the rest of the things that is attached to it.
Yeah.
It's a relationship. It's a place where understanding should be shared.
Yeah, of course.
It's a place where character should be exposed.
Yeah.
You understand? It's a place where you should know the person you are planning to get the rest to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
So if this is thrown to you, you should be also sure that this person can take care of herself when you are down. Because in a man's life, it's not always up.
Things
Things
are not
always,
okay.
like stable
Yeah,
for you as
of
a man.
course, of
You
course.
get through That's why they said the two of you becomes one. When the two of you becomes one, when you're falling, you have a helping hand.
That's in marriage.
That's when it gets to marriage.
That's in marriage.
Yes. So before it gets to marriage.
Okay, so now, okay. So in a relationship, the two of you are still the two of you.
Yes.
So you're saying she has the right to leave,
If she wants to.
and you're saying the man also has the right to leave.
If he wants to.
But now you said something that if you're taking care of a lady's responsibility in a relationship, it looks as if you're
I'm being
taking
a
care.
father.
You're being a father.
Yes.
But then, what about sex? Because you of course.
Of course.
Peter, don't tell me. Peter, don't tell me you're not.
Of course.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Peter, don't tell me you're not doing something you shouldn't do.
Of course.
Are you not a Christian?
I am.
Are you not a believer?
I'm a believer.
And what does the Bible say about that side? What did the Bible says about that side?
Okay, you got me. Now
I got you there, right?
You got me. It's
And
true.
so you dey shook person daughter, and you can't tell me now say if you dey take care of the girl, now you part of responsibility. But you dey shook person daughter.
Let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that there are people who are there
Uh-huh.
and you pay them for sex, like prostitutes?
Of course, that's what they do.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, if you are in a relationship,
Uh-huh.
you're dating a girl,
Uh-huh.
and you pay for sex
Uh-huh. That means you're paying for sex outside the relationship.
outside the relationship.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that the relationship will be broken
How would it be broken?
if the lady gets to find out that you are in a relationship with her?
Oh, so now you are
No,
giving.
I want just answer my question. Then I will tell you why I've asked you the questions. Do you know that the relationship will be broken?
So you are giving reason.
No, I just want to. I want you to answer my question.
Of course.
The relationship
She will not be.
broken.
She will not be happy.
She will not be happy.
You're sharing
She will-
yourself.
Yes,
Of
she will
course.
think or she will believe that you're cheating on her.
But of course, that's cheating.
She knows you're cheating on her.
But that's
right now,
cheating.
right?
That's cheating. Of course, that's cheating.
Because she doesn't want you to cheat. And let me tell you, you don't force the lady to have sex with you during a relationship.
Okay.
You ask, and she has to oblige. She has to agree.
Okay.
So it's a mutual agreement. The same thing as the rent. If you ask me for rent, I have to agree to pay your rent.
No.
If I say I don't have the money,
Rent is physical thing, no.
physical.
Rent is physical thing, no.
Okay.
Sex is emotional,
Everything is
mentally.
attached. So if she doesn't love me, she won't open her legs for me.
But we're talking about a Christian lady here,
Yes.
who is a believer, who has been taught in the church. You know, church is like a school.
Yes.
And she's been taught not to have sex before marriage. And it's in the Bible. And as Christians, we have to follow the manual, the word manual, which is the Bible. And you as a man, you know that this lady is not supposed to have sex before marriage.
Before marriage, yes.
So why would you want to talk about it before marriage? Because you said it has to be mutual agreement. That means you wanted to talk about it for her to understand.
Yes.
Then open her legs for you.
Yes.
But why would you want to take her there when you know it's wrong?
Now,
Because you're a Christian. You said you're a Christian.
yes, I'm a
Or you don't
Christian.
believe the Bible
Yeah,
anymore.
I believe the Bible.
Okay.
Now, you are if I'm not mistaken, sex is for married couples, right?
Of course.
Now, and from what you're saying, you almost do everything married people do, like
In a relationship.
Now in a relationship, that's it.
Are you
goes on.
sure?
Hey,
Are you sure?
are you not? What are you not telling me? A girlfriend
I'm
can
not
tell
on
you
so-
that
I'm not on
it's-
social
it's
media.
It's my birthday, babe. Are we going to Kuala Lumpur?
Okay.
I'm not married to you.
And
you
that's
want
what married couples
married
should be
couple
doing.
should be doing. So if I pay your rent, because I can't get married to, I can't be in a
and
marriage with my
then
wife,
you go online and check the what did you call it?
Kuala Lumpur,
And you check the Kuala Lumpur and a night is about $400
Oh my God! You pay the money that
just
you,
to sleep and wake up.
and she tells you she wants Brazilian hair, she wants Spanish nails,
And
she
she's
wants
been told
this.
not to have sex. And she's
been
demanding.
told not, yes, and she's demanding what you're supposed to give to your wife. So she should be
Okay.
ready to give what she's
What
supposed
else
to
to give to
her
the husband? Okay.
You get the point. So that's what I'm trying to. If you are demanding, because definitely you are obligated to your wife, whether you like it or not. Even when you don't have money, when you are broke and your wife comes to you and says,
You have to go. You have to just have to be there.
you run around.
Just have to be
I'm
there.
obligated to my child and my wife. That's why I said rent. If you don't want to have sex in a relationship, don't tell me to pay your school.
But the way you are pointing on rent, how many rents have you paid in this
I've
Accra?
paid a whole lot of rent, including school fees. So sometimes,
Eh.
yes.
So that
Sometimes-
means you've taken responsibility of fathers. You've taken father's
yes, I can
responsibilities.
say I'm a father because
Father to adults, father to
I'm
girlfriends.
telling you,
So that means you are playing two roles.
I'm playing
A role of a boyfriend and
and
a role of a father.
and even a role of a husband. Because right now, too, sex is like what you've added. Sex is also part. So if I also have sex with her, I'm now playing the role of a husband. So I'm
Okay.
playing three roles.
Which is
A role of a father, paying your rent, doing everything that your dad is supposed to do, paying your school fees. That's your dad's responsibility. I'm not supposed to train the child. And I'm also having sex, taking you out, Kuala Lumpur, dressing your nails, doing your things, husband. And I'm being a boyfriend. Oh, being there when you are emotionally stressed. Oh, babe, this. And I talk to you. We have a conversation. I give you ideas.
okay now. Okay, so I love the way you've expandized it.
Yes.
So the role of a boyfriend is to be there mutually.
Yes.
Emotionally.
Emotionally, yes.
Have this
This
healthy conversations.
Let me tell you, for example, you have a friend, a female friend,
Okay.
and she just runs to you and she's crying, and you say, "What's the problem?" You say, "Oh, I just broke up with my boyfriend," and you be like, "Oh, what happened?" And you talk to her to calm her down, and you try to fix a relationship. Do you know you are playing the role of a friend?
Okay.
Okay. Now, when a girl comes to you and tell you about a business idea, and as a friend, you just say, "Oh, it's nice. It will give you money." But when you try to expatiate and tell her, "Hold on, let me go and find out how this will go. You are playing the role of a fiancé.
Okay.
You understand? You can give me a business idea, and I'll tell you, "Oh, wow, it's nice. People are doing it." It's an advice of a friend. A friend can always tell you the right one and the wrong one. But a fiancé will go through to find out if you will not lose. Yes, in details. Let me say I'm in a relationship. I have a fiancé. And do you know that if my fiancé comes and tell me I want to go into online sales, I want to start buying clothes and sell clothes, I know she's not working. She doesn't have money. Mm-hmm. So she's only telling me because she needs funding. And because I'm her fiancé, I'm supposed to do that. Because this person has told me that, yeah, you want to do something to support the relationship. Because I know if she's doing something, it will support just the relationship and the family, her own family at that point, because we are not yet married.
Okay.
You understand? So, and I know that, yes, in the near future, when she's doing this and it gets to that future that we are planning, that's why we are in that relationship. We are planning future together. And in that future, it will also help me and my own family and her own family. I just bring the money. But before I give her, I go into research, find out the ups and downs in this business, and I just try to educate her more.
What if over digging into details of what she's asked of you, make her feel like you are being stingy because she's asked you money or she asked you for your idea, and you should know that this idea she's asked you, it boils down to money.
Yes.
You're not telling her to hold on. How do you expect her to feel?
That's when you know who is in a relationship with you.
Come on now.
And who you are in a relationship with. Wait, let me land.
Things happen now.
Let me land.
Come on.
Now, let me land.
Don't say because she's being real. Don't say because she's being real. Then you want to start differentiating who is in a relationship with you.
No.
She's supposed to be real.
Let me land.
She's got feelings.
Let me land. She's got feelings.
And she can be upset.
She should also feel for you. For example, if you are in a relationship, I'm talking about serious relationship and not boyfriend and girlfriend. This girl knows your pocket.
There is nothing like serious relationship is a relationship.
Relationship is
so if you are saying
serious, we have some people, like there are some boys. Oh, I want 50,000. Yes, I'll give it to you. But he knows he's not in a relationship with you. But you think you are in a relationship with him.
And why would you give such amount of money to somebody you're not in a relationship with?
You just like the person, but you can like someone, but you're not in a relationship with her because of the value or the things.
50K.
Yes, people gives more than 50K.
Just for liking somebody.
You like the person, you know your benefit.
Now,
they have changed the name now. It's now Friends with Benefit.
What do you mean by that?
Then you're not on the social media.
I'm not on social media now.
Now social media is killing us. We have friends with attribute, friends with benefit.
Okay.
We have founding fathers.
Founding fathers. Which ones are the founding fathers?
I said the ladies are killing us.
Founding fathers. Are you talking about a married man who has a side chick?
It's not sugar daddy anymore. We have founding fathers.
Wait, okay, so we have founding fathers.
Yes.
Can you list them again?
We have friends with benefits. Mm-hmm.
Friends with attribute.
Yes, friends with attribute. Those ones, whenever you want to make it in life or whenever you want to take any step, they are the only people who gives you attributes on how to. Those ones, you just keep them because of that reason. You understand? And there are friends with benefit. Those ones, whenever you call them, hello babe, I'm doing my hair, I'm out of cash. They give you. And whenever they call you, babe, I'm home alone. Can you come around?
Them
you also go.
They go. Okay.
The founding fathers are those ones that whenever they are stressed out with their wife, they can just call you and you'll be like, oh, I have some little issue. Okay, I'll sort it for you. How much? 20 million. Okay, no problem. And they will pay you even before coming. They fund you before you even go.
Okay.
The side chick are now like boys, and you think this girl, she has all the qualities but one.
Okay.
And that but one, you found it in another girl. She becomes the side chick.
Oh, so side chick is not from the founding father. These are from young
people.
Okay, young people. Okay.
Yes. And all these things has been going on the social media, on our daily life.
Okay.
Now it's no longer a social media something. It's the youths. It's on our daily life. It's practical.
It's practical now.
Now it is practical. Some people don't hide it.
Okay.
I was on was it Twitter, and I saw a girl posting, if you want to see my boobs, 2K, I will send you a link now, you move. These things were not there before. If you're not money minded, you will not go to that extreme. Like it is, for me, it is extreme. These things were made to be seen by your husband.
Okay. And
people are just paying to see it. So now, for example, if I'm in the guy's shoe, I need the nakedness. I just know that I need to have up to 2,000 or 3K.
And then also this is why the men are also going through all this. They should go through it. They deserve it because they don't want to marry from the church. There are ladies at the church that are believers, and then they are spiritual. And these ladies they are being nurtured in the church for good men out there to marry
in
them.
this 21st century.
Yes.
No.
Or
no. There are people in the church worse than the people outside.
Are you saying ladies in the church?
They are. There are people in the church. They are worse than the people you meet on the social media. They are worse than the people that are showing their nakedness.
A lady in the church that you've seen
that
covered the whole body.
She's covered the body, but she's not covered the mind.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to tell you that there are people in the church. When you meet them, when you are in that kind of terms with them and you start going close to them and they start revealing. That's why I said relationship. When you go into that relationship, you realize that
the nice voice way they use to sing on Sunday.
Somebody will be like, you are not doing it well. Tell me like this. You will realize that
a chorister.
I'm telling you for a fact.
Are you sure?
You realize that you've been deceived
by the old look.
You just realize that
an usher.
You are even saying an usher. I'm talking about pastors' children, people that are in the midst of the Holy Spirit. That does worse.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you.
Are you a believer at all?
I'm a believer.
Are you a Christian?
You know, do
you go to church?
I go to church.
Do you see these ladies at church?
Oh my
How
God.
nice they're dressed.
People dress so nice.
And how spiritual they are.
Yes. These people, they cover so nice.
And these are ladies that can speak in tongues.
Let me ask you, have you been to the clubs?
Hold on. And these are ladies that can quote chapters and verses of Bible.
Bibles.
And you're saying they are much naughty than the bad girls out there.
You try, if you go to church, I know you go to church. Try hosting a party.
Who told you I go to church? How do you know I go to church?
I know. You are really going about the believing part of
of course, I'm a believer.
Yes.
So and the way you're talking about these ladies, these are my sisters. I'm a Christian.
They are all our sisters. They are all our sisters.
No, they are not your sisters.
They are.
You can't be talking about your sisters like this.
See, let me tell you.
If they are your sisters, you can't be Can you speak of your sisters like this?
If my sister is doing it wrong, I will tell her. And not just her, I will make it known that she's doing something very wrong, especially to my mom, my parents. I'm saying this so that the parents will be observant of what the children are doing.
Of what the Christians
children are doing.
They are really our Christian sisters.
Sisters.
My Christian sisters are doing.
They are children as well, because these sisters of ours are people's children.
They are not your sisters, they are my sisters. You are speaking bad of them.
No, I'm not speaking bad of them. I'm trying to tell you that there are some people who does worse.
And they are in the church. Explain.
try,
Have
try,
you?
try.
You see,
I want to give
you guys are the ones spoiling them.
No. Try hosting a party.
How
try,
do-
try hosting a party and tag it bikini party, and you realize that the Christian sisters, they have more bikinis than the people in the street. These people that they have covered themselves so neatly, so nicely,
My sisters.
and you'll be shocked, you'll be amazed, and
I'm already shocked. No, I'm already shocked. Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I'm shocked. Yeah,
I'm telling you for a fact.
I don't have to wait for a bikini. I will not go to a bikini. I'm a believer. I won't go to a bikini
But
party.
this is the truth. It's a fact. It is happening. It is painting the Christendom red. Some people, you talk about a Christian lady, say, nah, I prefer somebody who is wise. Because they know that the people in the church are even wiser. So before somebody tells you want somebody wise, are you trying to tell me that the people in the church, they are dumb?
But these are Holy Ghost filled sisters.
No, I don't want to condemn all our Christian sisters. We have people.
You don't want to condemn my Christian sisters.
Okay, let me take it in your favor.
Yes, take it in
I
my
don't want to condemn your Christian sisters.
Yes, my Christian sisters.
They are also mine.
They are not your sisters. You can't be speaking of your sisters like this.
No, I can't. I'm not speaking ill of them. I'm trying to remind people of what some of these people do to condemn the real people. Because now, you tell me that a prostitute tells you she's giving her life to Christ.
Okay.
And she's now in the church.
She's not a chorister.
She's now a chorister. So you are trying to tell me that if I invite her for a party,
she shouldn't go because now she's a change.
She shouldn't.
She's
Thank you. She shouldn't go, but she will go because she believes she wants to have fun.
She wouldn't go.
Oh, in the name of Jesus, I'm just having fun.
She wouldn't go.
She wouldn't. But
because now she's repented.
This 20th.
She's repented now.
The 21st century, they take repentance
as what?
As a different thing. They tell you
what different thing? You have to explain.
Let me tell you now. I met a girl on social media. She's like, "Oh, when Jesus was here, there was no YouTube. We don't go TikTok. I need stars."
That was then. Come on.
That's what they say. That was then. So they realized that.
That does not mean because we have all these things now. Then they should be messing up.
Somebody told me that in the era of Jesus, we were not civilized. Now people are civilized, so Christianity should be civilized as well. So what he's trying to say that it is okay to wear bikini, it is okay to wear shortlets, it is okay to just sample your body that God has told you is the temple of God. So she was trying to like educate me to tell me that what you are telling me it's not normal. We are in the normal era. So that time there was no normality in the time of Jesus. So now there is normality. Oh, why are you wearing shorts? Oh, it's normal.
But then I will come in here, Peter. Trying to portray the likeness of God does not mean that a Christian sister should not wear bikini. Excuse me, hold on. Okay. That does not stop her from not going to the beach.
Okay.
That does not stop her from living a life that it's suitable for the flesh.
Okay.
Not to sin, but maybe dressing well, also wearing the Brazilian hair, looking nice and all that. It does not stop it.
It doesn't stop clubbing.
No, clubbing is a choice. Clubbing, I think clubbing is a behavior. If I was not born in an environment whereby I've never been to club, no one took me to club, I didn't associate myself with friends that go to club, I wouldn't go to club. I know people today that have never been to, and believe me, they are beautiful, beautiful ladies. They've never been to the clubs. And that does not mean they don't go to parties or all that. You know, that is not a lifestyle. That is a behavior. It's a behavior. It's something you want to do.
I understand. It's a behavior. You see people in
church. So our sister, our Christian, which are our come up for there.
Your Christian sisters are what? No, I want you to.
My Christian sisters have every right to look good as well.
Yes,
they have every right to also go to the beach and wear bikinis. That does not make them a bad person.
Do you know that women are moved by what they hear?
Forget our Christian. My Christian sisters will not be moved by what they.
Let me finish my comment.
Because they are Holy Ghost filled.
And men are moved by what they see.
What they see, okay. Yes.
So now, if you show me all your body,
okay,
because you want the thing that will suit your flesh.
Okay. Society.
Yes. In the time you're trying to suit your flesh, the Holy Spirit is one side because the Holy Spirit is not of the flesh.
No, suiting the flesh how?
Now, you said wearing bikinis and those things. I'm coming.
Should wear okay. Are you saying wearing bikini should be taken off
It shouldn't be taken off.
from my Christian sisters.
No, it shouldn't be
You see,
taken off.
I know I'm
from
doing
your,
our
you know I'm a Christian.
Oh, I know that I'm doing our from my Christian
now,
sisters.
Now, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not that it's not okay.
Okay.
Now, if you want to wear this thing, you should be a married person. Wait.
A married person should wear bikini.
Let me tell you
Peter.
why. Let me tell you why.
A married woman should wear
Let me
bikini
tell you
at the
why.
beach.
Let me tell you why.
Peter.
Let me tell you why.
Peter.
You are married, you have a husband, and you know you can't go to the beach without your husband. You have a family.
So are you saying a married woman cannot just go to the beach on her own?
Just like that.
Yes.
To go and do what? No. You have to. That, like for me, I know.
What do people go there to do?
You go there to swim, but you can't go there without your husband.
No, not just to swim. They also go there to take a walk.
Just to take a walk without your husband.
What if the husband she married does not like the beach, and she likes the beach, and the man is happy with that?
So that's why you have to readjust. That's why you're in a relationship. Before you marry your husband needs to know that you like the beach. Even if he doesn't want to, he doesn't go to the beach. But because of you, sacrifice, you will go. You want to be there. You want to be her lifesaver. You want to be her guardian. That's why you are married to this person.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes. I cannot tell my wife, babe, just you can go to the beach.
Come on now, Peter.
I have to be romantic. I have to come with you.
No.
I have to be there.
That's not romantic. That's not romantic.
That's what. I have to be protective.
That's not romantic.
Because the beach, there are things that
romantic.
happens in the beach. I have to secure my property. I have to be there. I have to be there.
Where does trust comes in then?
No. Trusting you is different. I don't think you will cheat on me.
Okay. You just don't like other men can't be.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Can't be staring at you.
Yes, I'm afraid something else might happen.
What might happen?
Somebody might be like, there are some men that are pokey. They are like.
Yeah.
They just want to always hit at even if when you show them the ring. I'm married, so you can still.
Do men even still look at those rings?
People don't even still look at it. 21st century, they don't. They don't care whether you're married.
That's why you guys need to get married from the church.
The same church that you're talking about, people get married from that same church and get divorced. And they run away from the marriage. Is it that because it's the church that is a perfect place to...
No, it's not. You see,
marrying from the church
be realistic.
is because you think...
Because you know.
Yes. No. You don't know. You can't know a man. You can only think. You can only assume.
Oh, really?
Yes, I can tell you are good, but I'm seeing you as a good person. But outside there in the night, you're not a good person.
Okay.
You're somebody else. So I only assume. I can't be sure. I'm not God. It's only God that is sure.
Okay.
You understand? I'm not God, so I can't be sure.
So you're saying...
I just think. I don't even know. I can't say I know you are a pastor. Okay, I know you're a pastor because you preach in church. But I can't say I know you're righteous. It's not true. I only know you are a pastor, but I don't know if you're righteous or not. You preach righteousness, but I don't know of it. I'm not in your mind. I'm not in your heart. I don't know you. You understand?
With all these teachings,
forget it.
We hear every day at church.
Do you know that people...
Are you telling me it's not enough to make a man righteous?
No. It's enough to make a man righteous.
Yeah.
It's enough to make a man... But I can't claim to know that you are righteous. No, I can't do that. I'm not God.
Okay, so you're talking about, personal preferences.
Yes.
All right.
Personal preferences. No.
Okay.
Even on a human course. You shouldn't say, I know. Somebody can go out there and kill someone.
So you're saying that falling in love or having a relationship does not where the person comes from does not matter.
But that's why people, if you talk about the sister in church, Christians go out there and get a Muslim.
Okay.
It happens.
And they still get married.
Yes, and they get married and they live happily.
Very happy. And is that not? Is that not wrong?
Why?
You left your family to.
No, I don't see anything wrong there. It shouldn't be wrong. Humanity it started from one place. Mm-hmm. It was just one before we became many.
Okay.
So there's nothing wrong in loving a fellow human and getting married and producing.
Okay, if you can't find love
in your
church, what makes you now think that the love you're going to look for in another family would last? Where you don't even know their doctrines.
That's love doesn't even talk about doctrines.
Love doesn't talk about doctrines.
It doesn't, like when you love someone.
Okay.
Doctrines doesn't care about whether in Igbo land there are these people, they call them Osu, like outcasts.
Okay.
You shouldn't eat from them. You shouldn't talk. But people in this modern age that people have scouted the world, you've traveled around. Now those things they don't exist anymore. You don't even talk. People don't talk about it anymore.
Okay.
Do you know why? Because we've all sprouted. Everybody is everywhere. You don't meet people and ask them, are you an outcast? You get me? Someone you are attracted to, and you ask the person, are you an outcast? If you're an outcast, this relationship, it will not work.
So, but then I've heard where people says that they can never marry from the other family. You know, like religion now, they can't marry from there because they will not be happy because they've been told that they can't find love there. They are not from the same. They don't have the same beliefs.
They have been told. I like the point. They have been told, but they don't know. They have been told. They were told
but then
about this.
there are still instances where a Christian lady got married to a Muslim man, and a Muslim lady got married to a Christian man, but then it never worked out.
Yes. See, first of all,
due to because I know in the Muslim religion, if a man should marry a woman from the Christian religion, the woman would have to change to Muslim. So that's the condition. The condition is there already. So, and you know what love is? Love is without a condition. So condition is there already. And vice versa. If a Christian man would go into a Muslim family to pick a wife there, that Muslim woman would have to change to Christian.
It's not true. I have a friend, he's called Rami. He's not in the country right now.
Okay.
He's called Rami.
But this is what we know is
happening.
happening.
He's married to a Ghanaian. He's married to a Ghanaian.
A Ghanaian Muslim.
No, a Ghanaian Christian.
And the Lebanese guy is a Muslim guy.
Yes, and it's a Muslim guy. He goes to mosques and pray.
Okay.
And the lady goes to church and pray.
Okay, so that's mutual.
Yes.
Love shouldn't cage you.
Yes.
Love shouldn't limit you.
It shouldn't put you in a
shouldn't limit
religious lockdown, whereby
Okay.
you say, oh, because my husband is a Muslim, I can't go to church. I love him, so I'll follow him to church. You love, but your belief is different from love. Oh. Loving is different from belief.
Can you explain that?
Now, there are some people that they believe that before they drink, they pour it on the ground.
That's their belief.
Yes, that's their belief.
That does not stop the bottle
It
from
doesn't
going
even
in.
stop the friends that are drinking with them from drinking. Those people that believe their belief do their thing and drink, and the other people that doesn't believe that belief also drink that drink. So that is to say that love itself shouldn't consider whether you are a Muslim or you are a Christian or you are this deviation. The deviation that is happening in the world today, the split out, all these things, is because we don't really understand what love is saying.
Okay.
You understand? My madam turns out to be a Muslim,
And you are a Christian.
and I'm a Christian. We work together. She talks to me about Islamic religions. She talks to me about love. And I told her, madam, do you love me as a person? She said, well, why not? That's why I'm working with you, because on a normal day, it's very difficult for a Christian to work with a Muslim. There's this understanding that disagreement will always be there.
Yeah.
But you leave she forgot about the Islamic or the religion thing, and she was looking at my experience on the field. So because of my experience, that should be what love does. Love should be what you feel, how you feel it, and not your religion. You know that, yeah, with this person, my life will be better. I understand her, she understands me. Both of us can work. We can be there forever. We know we can work out things forever and ever. And love brings you together, not religion. Religion shouldn't separate us. You should have your belief, I have mine, no problem. But we should understand each other.
How should a Christian lady, when you know there are still single men in that your church, now you are now leaving that family to go and bless another family?
You
You should marry from there.
You shouldn't. Even if you check Solomon, I don't think all the people Solomon married were all Christian. All the wives. If you
And
go into
that's why
detail-
that's why Solomon messed up at the end of the day.
yeah, but he's the wisest man on earth. Who has beat that?
Mensa Musa.
Yeah.
Mensa Musa. Mensa Musa. Mensa Musa is also another great man.
He's the wisest, like on earth. I'm not talking about people that are following him behind.
Okay.
I said wisest who has beat his record.
No one has beat
Yes,
his record.
do you know, understanding one woman, do you know how difficult it is? Then understanding hundreds, talk more of thousands, and put them in their place and they all agree to what you say. It is wisdom that can bring you to that level.
So it does not matter
It doesn't.
that where a woman comes from,
Nah.
a religion or a
Nah,
beliefs
nah.
background.
Nah,
When love finds you, love finds you.
as simple as that.
Okay. But then, we have traditions here.
Yes,
Talking about African, we have traditions.
A lot.
A lot of traditions.
Yes.
And we can't deviate from that at all as well. I wouldn't say it's wrong or it's not good to leave some part of, but then you know that our life, it's surrounded around our beliefs,
our
our
beliefs,
cultures. What would a parent say? Okay, fine. Peter, let's talk about you.
Okay.
You met this lady, and before you could ask of her background, a religion background.
Okay.
You're already liking her.
Yes.
So you fell in love with her.
Yes.
What do you think without no? So later during the conversations, you're already enticed by the conversations.
Yes.
You love the conversations already.
Yes.
So now you wouldn't care where she comes from now, because you love you love the feelings already.
Yes.
And what do you think? What would you say? You think your parents would do or say when they know that this lady you're so happy about is not from your belief?
You know, sometimes our parents make the decisions for us and we end up suffering for it.
How?
Now,
Did African art
Culture, yes,
not says that what a woman or what a old person sit down and would
yes,
would
all those old adage when a man sees
when an
wife
old person
standing,
sit down
as
and
child standing
even
up
you
to
start
the
using a
Iroko.
ladder, you wouldn't see. Why should we put that aside?
I can give my mom a phone and she will stay on it for like 20 minutes. She will never understand what is going on there. So times are changing. I can give my mom this phone right now and I tell her, please, I want you to go to Instagram, put feeds, put those, do this, do that. And she will be there for like 2-3 hours. Does this still mean that what an old woman sees while sitting?
Hey, Peter.
No, I want to clarify something.
You be back thinking, though.
Wisdom is segmented. Okay, you can be wise. Me, I've not gone to any university. I don't have any university background, but I'm into civil engineering. I build people houses. I do interior decorations and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that I'm too wise. That is where God.
It does not make you wiser than others.
Yes,
that are in their own field.
Yes, that is what God has placed in me.
So you are wise in your field.
Yes, and I don't have to. That one really showed me that I don't even have to be educated to know what I know today. I'll back it up with school because I'm schooling right now because I really want to back it with the certificate that everybody wants to see. You understand? And my dad can hate this particular tribe. Mm-hmm. For example, he'd be like, oh, Hausers, they do this. Yorubas, they do this. Northerners, Igbe's. You understand? Those things are really making us split. That's what I'm trying to say. If there's love, you will forget Igbe, Akan. Like we are in Ghana here. Somebody will be like, oh, Gans. You get what I'm saying?
I can't love Gans.
No, Gans.
She's not from my tribe.
Gans.
Me, Gans.
They like fight. You were not there. It was told. It was photo. It's something that somebody has passed on. And do you think people don't change whilst they grow up or whilst they change offsprings? These are the mistakes that we make.
So are you saying the offspring that are coming up now, they are
Like
not like those
before?
Okay.
My father can hate a particular family.
Okay.
Maybe from his experience. And because he doesn't want me to get same experience, he tries talking me out
of it
from this particular family. Mm-hmm. Forgetting that this particular person who has done this thing to him is his own personality. He has given birth to a new personality, and that personality might be totally different from his own personality. The same way I'm different personality from my dad.
Okay.
And you use your experience or what you felt in the recent time, and you tell me that your child, oh, stay clear from these people. They are very dangerous. They are very this. It might be true because, the fruit doesn't fall far from its tree. But it gets to a point you realize that, oh, this person too is a total different experience altogether.
So their approach towards this total different experience, it might change.
Thank you.
Okay.
So we shouldn't get that mindset, say, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It is what is splitting the world into pieces. It is what is splitting the children, the youths.
The youths.
And imagine, now let me take you to the youths. Do you know that there's a recent thing that happened in Nigeria, the NSAS protest? Do you know that we forgot about the tribes? We forgot about the personality. We forgot about
came together.
Love came together to compress us, and the feelings, the aggravativeness, whatever that is going on within our heads, the things that we've all experienced together. Experiences made us click, and we forgot about tribes, and we all came as one. So these are the things. If that videos can be played, recaps on people's handles and things, you realize that the world will begin to understand, say, yes, sometimes those things that parents tell
That
us,
love is
love
togetherness.
is the best of all.
Yeah, love is togetherness.
It
Yeah,
combines us together.
yeah. Love
So
does not
forget
separate.
about tribe. When you love someone, you really forget about those tribes.
So
And
if you're
ethnicity
truly,
and
if
those
you're truly in love with
Christianity-
someone,
love was what made God, Jesus Christ, approach the prostitute. When the prostitute came, other people were chasing her away, but because Jesus had love for humanity and people like her, he said, "Let her be, let her come." If it is in this modern world, people will say, "Oh, Jesus is a prostitute. He goes is the customer."
because
That's-
they
yes.
also rub his leg
Yes. Oh, I see now.
with,
he's
with the
rubbing
best
leg.
perfume
And it will be a trend.
to be a trend.
But we forget that love doesn't see
All those things.
all those things.
Yeah, love does not condemn.
Yes, it doesn't.
Yeah,
This
love is
modern world, we
unconditional.
don't love. Oh. People here, we don't really love. That's why I said men are scared of women. They are really scared. Me, as I am like this, you're a girl, and I look at you. Look at the way I am, and I know I can't. I just look at you. I just know your what. I begin to calculate
You
myself.
just assume.
I assume your what, because I don't know. People live fake life a lot.
Yes.
So I assume your what. Immediately I assume your what. I begin to press my calculator.
So now, I really want. Do I really want to talk to this girl?
Yeah, do I really want to go into Charlie, if I go into this relationship, that means a month I should be doing, and I calculate my financial asset. I know no, I can't. And I prefer being just friends with you.
So,
than being
so
in a
what would you
relationship.
say? So what would you say to?
So for me, the
the-
advice to our ladies today is we should put our hands where we can be able to remove it and put in our mouths.
May they get job.
Yes.
May they work.
Everybody should be
May they not lazy.
lucrative.
May they not lazy. They should not depend on their boyfriends.
Amaka Fedneda, she's a Nigerian activist that went to US and she started frying our plantain chips, so our local plantain chips
Over
in
there
UK.
in the US, in the UK.
And she got an investor because of how the taste was. The man invested and they started packaging it, putting it in bottles, in can. She's the highest African.
But do we have those kind of opportunities here?
Even if we don't have, we are only
you
we are
can't
limited.
compare-
We are limited by our mind, though.
Leave the mindy. We are limited by the country. Now, you said in the UK, this is Ghana.
Let me tell you.
Not by the mind,
Me-
by the country.
Let me tell you, me myself.
You know there are a lot of opportunities out there whereby you get there. Even you as a person do not even know you have these potentials until you get to that Western world.
Yes.
There are a lot of people out here that have got talent. They've got what it takes to excel. But they don't even know they got it until they associate themselves to the environment that can bring that best out of them
You, do you know you are in UK right now?
by social media.
Thank you. So you don't need to be there to be there.
No, you need to be there to be there.
No.
You see, you're
Let
still
me
limited.
tell you. Do you know that Vigil Milk doesn't have a company in Ghana that is selling here?
I understand what you're talking about.
So you have to start
But-
small. Before she got an investor, she started from Nigeria. She narrated her story. She said, "I bake and I give it to my sister."
Now,
And my sister shared it among her
Now.
friends. And one person took
Now,
this thing abroad,
now,
not knowing.
now, how many men? Because now you're talking about her having a career.
Yes.
How many men now would understand that the lady they are in the relationship with would not have not less than 30 minutes a day to say hello to them because she's now busy trying to build a life? How many men would accept that?
Let me tell you.
How many men will accept that
If you're a
one?
responsible man, you will.
So only responsible men should understand that
Responsible men will understand because they know to themselves that they are not
what it takes
less
to be
busy.
responsible.
Yes. So if you're irresponsible, when a man understands the kind of business you do or understands how you do what you do to survive,
and the time invested in that,
he will know you are responsible.
he would even know when to call. He
Yes.
would know when not to call you
It's as simple as
because
that.
he knows you are building a life.
Yes, because he's obligated to also work to be able to take care of himself and some certain needs of yours. He knows that she's busy right now. She's
So you
probably
doing
out.
something as a lady, you are even helping him not to fund certain things that are basic for
As
you.
simple as that. you get this knowledge that, oh yeah, my fiance is at work, she's working, I can call her by this time. You know the time to call her. It's the time she goes for break, because you know that yes, by this time she's resting, by this time she's working. And for that reason alone, the respect of the man will be high.
All right.
The man will put her mouth where his money is. He knows he doesn't do some certain things for you, so he gives you a certain respect for taking good care of yourself and being obligated to your own self.
Okay, so since you said in your word that good girls are not found in the church these days.
No.
So what advice do you have for men? Are you saying my Christian brothers? Are you telling my Christian brothers not to find their spouses in the church now?
No, I'm not saying that. There are very good girls in the church, and there are very bad ones over there. They are very like.
So you're saying anywhere there is a good egg,
there is always a bad one.
Okay.
We shouldn't use Christianity to characterize people.
Love or love.
Yes.
You should use Christianity to characterize love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christianity is a different thing. It's a belief, and love is a want. You want someone, you love this person, you start to create, your passion starts to grow.
Somebody you can die for.
Yes.
Somebody you can do
and
anything
you
for.
start seeing that there are things you can do for this.
Unconditionally.
Yes.
Well, I would take that from you. I think love is unconditional, because when we talk about religion is conditioned.
Yes.
You are conditioned to stay in this family, and you belong to this family. That's a condition. That's not love.
Yes.
You are
Love is different.
Love
it's
is
totally
different.
different from religion.
So you're saying men can find love anywhere?
They can find
both the
in
church,
church
and also on the
school,
streets.
On the street.
At the Olo show.
Somebody marries a prostitute.
So you are
and
saying
it
that
becomes the best wife.
Hey.
Yes. People go out there and get married to prostitutes, and they become even more of a housewife, because they have tasted of everything. So there is nothing that they want anymore.
But that's after deliverance.
Yes, that's after
Deliverance. So
And
you agree for deliverance?
No, and it takes a man before she gets the deliverance. Some girls, they cannot just walk up to a church and say, "I want to." Oh, I love you.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you mean someone had to pull them out from
from that character,
life,
that attitude, those
that
things.
life.
So and they also need someone they can trust. Women, they need to trust you to be able to come with you. That is one thing. So if she loves you and she knows you love her, and you tell her, please, I really want to be with you, but this is what I want you. She now trusts you, so she has to make sacrifice, because you can't sacrifice for who you don't trust.
So you are saying an Olosho can be as good as a chorister
Yes.
when it comes to marriage?
Yes.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for having me.